He made it too. I said, who? You was back in the day when you wasn't pressing my songs or play.
I was muted, but I'm here now. It's okay. I'm here now. Hello! So, it's been a super long time since I've tried streaming, but I got a new laptop, and I figured, why not? Why not? It sounded like fun. I like fun, and I like to play Monster Camp. So, what we're doing today is essentially I've got a lot of shit I have to do. So, I think what I'm doing today is I'm gonna do the Flask Genie events. Because I think last time I played I bought the Flask Genie. Let me look at what I got going in the gallery. Because I just finished getting all of the standard events, except I haven't gotten the, like, in-between version of this for Aaravi. The one where you can do, like, it's like a bagel dungeon. Does anybody know what on earth I'm talking about? No. But yeah, so we're gonna, I think I'm gonna do Flash Genie events for tonight. I think that's the plan. So, yeah. And for game customization, I have everything allowed. Damien B costume, of course, is super sexy. And then I have the default outfits, the fairy tale outfits, and the anime outfits. Which I think the anime outfits were a Kickstarter bonus. I helped kickstart the game, so. And of course I did the pack that gets you the extra outfits because I really love the extra outfit packs. I really love the kind of special outfits that they do. That was one of my favorite parts of the original Monster Prom, which, I've almost played more of this game than the original. I mean, not really. I'm like 21 hours on this one, and I'm 30 hours on the original Monster Prom, which, isn't that much. Like, for some people that's not that much at all, but for me that's quite a bit. Okay. Yeah. God, I don't know who I'm gonna do first. I think... Okay, I mean, if we're going by order, then I guess I should do Aaravi first. I don't know, I can just do them in the order that they're listed here. So I'll start with Aaravi, and we'll see if we can get all the way down to Milo tonight. And with Aaravi, if I get the starter event for the bagel dungeon thing on the way, then I'm gonna drop everything to do that instead. I am gonna have a guide up on my phone, so just full transparency. I'm cheating. I know the answers. I'm also gonna be trying to get like a couple of items that I still need. I think I have like 4 or 5 items that I haven't gotten yet. And I'll be buying things from the meta shop along the way, so yeah. Okay, 1 player, it's just me. I usually do short games because, I don't know, it's just easier when I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff. Always play as Brian. Because I am afraid of zombies, so it's ironic, and also because he's voiced by ProZD, and just because the other 3 characters are like always who my friends pick, so just like sure. When the game first came out, I was like, oh, such and such is gonna pick this and this and that, so like I just knew I had to be Brian. I probably have some of these already. I know I have Canned Brain. I think I have almost all of these. Like, I have so many. I think there might just be a couple that I just somehow have not gotten because of RNG, or, like, because I played a little bit of the game before they added in the gallery, so it didn't count certain things, and so there are some items that I might have picked out before and I might have seen that I just haven't picked since then, and, because of that, they haven't been added to the gallery yet. But I don't know which ones, so I'm just, like, picking items at this point. But if I think I haven't picked them, then I pick them. Okay. I'm trying to do Aaravi, right? I think it's game shows, because Aaravi wants to win. Because I know Fantasy Adventure Series sounds like Aaravi, but it's actually Joy, which makes sense because her whole thing is that, like, her life is basically like Buffy the Vampire Slayer or whatever. Or like Supernatural, whatever you want to call it. Game shows because I think she wants to win? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, and also because Hex loves game shows. I'm just here for Hex, actually. That's the truth, is that I want to smooch Hex. I gotta do voices. I usually do like a really stupid like Mickey the Mouse voice for Hex, okay. Ooh, Hex does love themselves a good game show. What's your favorite, Ash? It's somewhere between Goofy and Mickey Mouse. Personally, I'm into the drama-heavy ones like Big Brother or Top Chef because the food looks fucking delicious. You're so predictable, Hex. My favorite game shows are the hella intense ones, like Ninja Warrior. What do you think, Ash? Do you have what it takes to be the next ninja champion? Or the next American Idol? These are very important questions. What about the next America's Next Top Model? I guess we'll learn the answers when we get to camp. Okay. Only have 3 weeks left, yada yada yada. Okay. I've gone through this so many times. So I skip a lot of stuff. Just check, make sure things are going smoothly.
Let's do this.
Okay, I think my strat has just been to, like, go through everything just so I just, like, because I'm also, like, grinding for events at the same time. Any events I haven't gotten. That day in the woods you find a mysterious portal to an unknown dimension. Whoa! You're not so stupid that you jump into it yourself, this time, so you decide to tie a chipmunk to a string and throw it in there. You pull the chipmunk back, expecting it to be dead, or at least warped by the interdimensional travel, but it turns out whatever's on the other side of that portal taught the chipmunk calculus and some very cogent arguments about gender identity. You and the chipmunk have a long, insightful conversation, and he helps you with your summer school homework. You gain +2 smarts. Good for the fucking chipmunk, man. You meet up with Aaravi to go hunting. You figure it'll be a zany adventure full of hilarious mishaps, but...
Next time, I won't have any mercy.
Done. Killed the deer in 1 shot. Damn, I'm good.
Or we can just get some...
Ty, now we can go get burgers! What? No! Skinning, butchering, and dressing the deer carcass is the most important part of the hunt. It's where you get all the loot. Loot, loot, loot. Always with the loot. Aren't I enough loot for you?
Shut up!
You're a cursed necklace that always wants burgers.
Come on.
Oh, speaking of burgers, let's go get some. Aaravi does her best to ignore her curse's burger lust while she strings up the deer. You're beginning to worry there won't be any wacky opportunities to earn her affection. She nonchalantly skins the deer and cleans its hide. Why does she have to be so sexily competent at woodcraft? You know, I'm pretty competent at woodcraft. One might even say sexily competent. But there's one area where I feel like I could stand to improve. Ooh, maybe this is the opportunity you've been looking for. Aaravi deftly slices meat off of the carcass and packages it for transport. Killing deer is easier than killing monsters. The XP is good, and the loot's not bad, but I haven't fully optimized the process. There's just so much of the deer that I don't use, you know? I wish I knew some creative ways to use the rest of the body.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, I have an idea. I know what you could do. Is it make burgers out of it, Hex? Are you gonna say make burgers?
Shut up. It's not a big deal.
If your idea is go get burgers, I don't want to hear it. For your information, it was go get burgers wearing a pair of deer antlers, but go ahead, stifle my creativity. Thank you, I will. What about you, Ash? Any brilliant ideas? So many, but if you had to pick just one. Ooh, you know what, I don't actually know if the answers, like, randomize order for events, because my way of grinding has just been always picking the first option, but that might be, not very ideal. But I'm still gonna pick the first ones, for now at least. Use its spine as the world's craziest crazy straw! Whoa! A crazy straw? That seems kind of extremely dumb. Oh yeah? And what were you planning to use the spine for? I was going to carry it around in my inventory in case it turned out to be a quest item, and then drop it on the ground as soon as I ran out of slots.
Sick.
Crazy straw it is! And you know the best place to test out a crazy straw, right? Fine, we'll go to that burger joint in town and get milkshakes, but only because I want to see if using this spine as a crazy straw grants some kind of bonus. With that settled, you head to the Beehole, Monster Camp's closest burger restaurant. You order their signature pit full of burgers and a shake to share. When you cram the end of the deer's spine into the milkshake glass, though, something interesting happens.
Unbelievable.
Those curves, those crushingly Euclidean loops. This straw isn't just crazy, it's a portal to the elemental plane of madness itself. You can't help but agree. You are mesmerized by the occult geometry of the crazy straw. It pushes patterns into your mind. Words. Messages. In a voice composed of your own thoughts, your own deepest desires, it whispers. Go over to that table and start a fight with those bikers. Fuck, this straw really is crazy, but you're in too deep. You have no choice but to obey. You drag Aaravi over to the biker's table and start eating all their burgers.
Hex in the house.
Sweet, more burgers! I can't be physically damaged, so this seems like a win-win-win for me. Each one stands for a burger I'm about to eat.
Power up.
As for me, I'm all about starting fights with tough-looking strangers in burger joints. How else am I supposed to level up? But rather than stabbing your necks like you expected, the gang of burly bikers reach into their jackets and pull out identical deer spine crazy straws. Jesus Christ. Cool straw, says a biker werewolf with ball sack tattooed on his forehead. Yeah, says another Frankenstein's monster with a beard made of nails. We love ours. They made us the people we are today. They're also more sustainable than plastic straws, chimes in a biker made entirely of left hands. Straw buddies, says the werewolf, extending a furry palm.
I mean, I guess you were pretty great.
Hell, why not, straw buddies? You go out for a wild night with your new straw buddies, doing whatever your crazy straws inspire you to do. You wake up several hours later with Hex's face tattooed on your inner thigh, a subscription to Hot Straws magazine, and a busted safe containing +2 boldness and +1 fun. Hex's face tattooed on your inner thigh is pretty sexy, I gotta say. As a tex...
Is there a place
A
where I could just
texho? A hexho. Hexhos, dude, that does sound like a good fan name for people who like hex. I'm a hexho. Okay. That day you bring a magazine to read by the lake. The cover story is How to Gain Fun While Camping with Your 6 Hottest, Most Charismatic Friends. Step 1, go to the lake. Step 2, wait. What, that's it? Then why doesn't that work for you yet? Oh wait, you just gained +2 fun. Thanks, Cosmopolitan. You see Joy trying to do something normal on the beach, so you head over to ruin it with sexy. Just as you're about to strike your most erotic pose, Aaravi stomps over and steals your thunder.
I need to go grind some more XP.
I haven't seen this event in a really long time, so it caught me off guard. Joy, enchant my armor. I'm going into the lake.
I need a break.
In armor? I know I shouldn't ask, but why?
Uh,
For violence reasons! This stupid lake monster called me short the other day, but I was too low level to crush him like he deserved. Me too. Me too.
take that, noob.
Then I found this armor of crushing +10. That dumb wet dinkhole won't know what hit him, but it will be me. I will hit him. The only thing that's going to hit him if you wear that armor is a stunned sense of relief as you plummet to the bottom and drown. It's way too heavy. Wow, Joy, commenting on my armor's weight? I thought you were better than that. I came over here to be enchanted, not body shamed. Hex, come on, help me out here. You think she listens to me? That's cute. Anyways, it's fine. I have some friends I've been meaning to visit in hell.
Bye, loser.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here, you two. I'll show you both by going into the lake and stabbing that lake monster. Wait, at least let me enchant the armor to weigh it a little less. It'll keep you from drowning. Oh boy. Hey, lifeguards, over here. Whoa, hey, chill out. What's up? Aaravi's drowning in the middle of the lake. Didn't you see her from the lifeguard tower? Oh, we put blackout curtains on the windows in there. All the sunlight makes it hard to sleep, you know? I'm having way too much fun doing voices. Man, one of us should probably get her, huh? But I'm just really not feeling it right now. Rock, paper, scissors? You're on. You better not throw a rock, because that's what I'm planning to throw. The two lifeguards square off and proceed to both throw a rock 15 times in a row.
Enough of this.
Surely there must be a better way to decide this. Oh yeah, duh. Stu, grab the emergency Scrabble board. You don't stand a chance. Man, if Aaravi dies in the lake, it's really gonna kill the horny summer vibes. Quick, suggest a faster way to decide who saves her. Compose an insightful online quiz that determines who's best suited to save Aaravi. You're already the prolific author of such legendary quizzes as Which Digit of Pi Are You? And Wiener Quiz, Do Not Steal, but this will be your masterpiece. I have actually made a popular U quiz about what role in a horror movie you would be, based on which horror movie women you choose. Because I'm a horror movie nerd. You whip up some questions, ready to toss in a few spicy gifts, and your quiz is ready to go. Dude, is that an online quiz? I love online quizzes. No, wait, I'm thinking of pizza bagels. This quiz thing sounds cool too. Wait, dude, what? We can't do this quiz yet. We have to do the recommended quiz in the sidebar. Which hastily constructed online quiz are you? Ooh, I got this quiz can guess your blood type if you tell us your blood type. I got, which flavor of Diet Dr. Pepper did you drink in a past life? We should take these quizzes. It's not like we're doing anything else.
Seriously?
Don't you guys think you're getting a little distracted? I don't know. Maybe we should take the "Are you getting a little distracted? These 30 animal gifts will help you decide" quiz.
I'd like to cast a spell to erase my own memory of this.
This is pointless. I never should have let you try one of your trademark stupid plans, Ash. Joy, I'm sorry. Dola Levantum or whatever. Joy waves her hands and the entire lake evaporates into the sky, leaving Aaravi free to walk to shore. If she isn't dead already. There, she's saved. And about half the fish in the lake will die before I can put all the water back. Hope you're happy. I'm happy. I found a skeleton covered in gems. Fuck his eternal rest. I'm rich! That Aaravi voice kinda hurts to do, I'll be honest.
Muted and reported.
I love her voice line. She has at least 2 where she says pog or poggers. No thanks to you, Ash. Where were you when I was fighting that fish monster? Cowering on land making online quizzes. Pathetic. Joy puts most of the water back in the lake, but saves enough to make a rain cloud that follows you around all day. You don't need an online quiz to tell you this failure costs you 2 charm and 1 fun. Okay.
Do we have cushions for the logs, or?
Okay, okay. You've been waiting 20 goddamn minutes for someone to pass you the marshmallow bag. You finally get up and realize who's hogging it. Fuck you, LeVay. You know I'm the best at making s'mores. I'm better than you at everything I do. And also I'm better than everyone at everything, period. Yeah, Ravi, cool. We get it. You like winning stuff and that's your whole character or whatever.
Listen up, News.
But unlike you, I have some depth now. Which means I'm not just better at you than catching these marshmallows on fire because I'm an edgy pyromaniac. It's also because I have fucking anger issues, and looking at this would really piss me off. Oh, aren't they the cutest, Ash? I think I forgot how to do the Hex voice. Fuck. Yeah, I'm talking to you, broski. I know why you're here. You want to take a taste of someone's delicious forbidden marshmallow, right? I wanna take a taste of yours, Hex. I'm a Hex ho, baby. You should try judging their s'more making contest for a bit. I've been doing it for the past half hour, but I keep forgetting to give them criteria. I think I just like eating free s'mores. Yeah, that's one thing Damien and I can probably agree on. Hex judging so far has been total crap.
That's crazy enough to work.
But now that Ash is here, they can judge the s'more contest. Everyone knows that Ash is completely unbiased and has no ulterior motives for trying to impress you or me with their judgment. Now let's both be real. You definitely already know who you're gonna give the win to, even if these are objectively the 2 worst s'mores you've ever eaten. But hey, you came to camp to smooch, not to eat. So what bullshit criteria are you gonna use to get closer to that whole kissing your crush thing? Oh, I just realized I didn't adjust my glasses to get them out from under my headphones. Aaravi's s'more is the best because she poisoned it, apparently? And chefs say seasoning is key to good cooking. What? I can't believe that you would poison your s'more, too!
Yeah.
Wait, seriously? You both poison your s'mores? I just thought that weird flavor was kombucha. Why did you think we'd put kombucha on a s'more? I don't know, you guys are Gen Zoomers. I figured you put kombucha on everything.
I'm out of here.
Wait, how did you get your poison to taste like kombucha? Let me try yours some more. Wow. I hate to admit it, Aaravi, but this poisoning technique is actually incredible. You somehow managed to bring out the natural spiciness of the arsenic marshmallow without charring it to the core. How'd you pull it off?
Get good!
Her voice lines fucking get me. Well, for starters, I didn't char my marshmallows to the core, stupid. But, thanks. Usually when I poison Damien's food, I just slather it with vampire bat venom and call it a day. But since Ash was gonna eat it, I wanted it to taste better than that. Because I hate them less than I hate you. Sorry, I normally wouldn't admit something so vulnerable like that. It's probably just because I'm passing out from the poison.
Whoa, you carried this.
Yeah, I also had to make sure to try this more to make sure it tasted good, obviously. But don't worry, Ash, I'm mostly immune to this stuff. It turns out none of you are immune enough to not faint from the poison s'mores. Coach pumps everyone's stomachs tomorrow morning. He's pretty used to doing that after seeing you guys poison yourselves a ridiculous amount of times. But can you believe Aaravi gave you an artisanal poisoning? She must really like you. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to buy the Flask Genie. I should actually pull up the guide at this point. God, the music in this game is so good, also. Use the Neo Seeker guides. Oh god. I think they're pretty good. Okay, the hidden endings. Or the secret endings, whatever. Therapy. Okay, therapy is Aaravi's Flask Genie secret ending. What this means is that the specific ending is locked behind the Flask Genie, an item that you can only obtain on a drinking night. Yada yada yada. Okay. The Flask Genie unlocks 3 prompts, all of which we've named Therapy 1, 2, and 3. Second one is actually a test of endurance, and all you need to pass it is to not skip the monologue the owl you encounter in it goes into, with the first and third ones being proper prompts. Luckily, both of these share smarts answers, so this ending should be relatively easy to obtain if you just focus on making that such stat your highest. Just keep going to the woods. Okay. Okay, and then it tells me what the answers are. Okay, so, but we're gonna do this first. The weekend is finally here, which means it's time to visit your favorite feline friend, Juan.
Owa, welcome back! Here for another free drink?
Of course, I do the Uru voice for Juan. What else would I do? He's so cute!
Go nuts! Just remember to drink these dubious concoctions responsibly. Yeah?
Okay.
It works when I have my cat ear headphones on. Okay, so here's the Flask Genie. Flask Genie?
I managed to catch a genie inside that flask. It took me years, and you just drank it. I hope you ask for an important wish at least, like ending world hunger.
Fuck yeah, you wish to spend more time with your summer crush.
I could use a drink.
Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess.
I love you, Juan. You're a perfect boy.
So many choices.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the woods because that's what it said to do. Today you decide to hike all the way across the woods. You want to see what's on the other side. It's a long, treacherous hike that ends up only taking an hour. I guess these woods aren't that big after all. How do you and your friends get lost in them so often? Anyway, it turns out there's a library on the other side of the woods. You go in and read some books or something and gain +2 smarts. You're searching for Aaravi, ready to join her on her greatest quest yet, as per your wish. When you do find her, it appears she's locked in combat with a fearsome fairy. No, wait, she's doing therapy. Easy mistake to make. She seems pissed.
This isn't possible.
But I don't need to make amends with the people and monsters I've harmed. A true hero never apologizes.
Huh?
Yes, Aaravi, but the true hero you're referring to is Blorgo the Unapologetic. You don't have to be like him. Let me put it this way. You know how sometimes after you get a new ability, you return to previous dungeons and are suddenly able to unlock new content?
Oh.
Do I? That's the best feeling in the world.
The real dungeon is within yourself.
Okay, well imagine the past dungeons are people you've wronged, and the new ability is your emotional maturity.
The adventure.
Wow.
Begin.
I never thought about it that way. Come on, Ash, stop lurking behind that bush and come with me. We're going on a quest. Wait, Ash has been eavesdropping on our session? That's a huge violation of privacy. What, and having Hex live tweet about every single one of our sessions isn't?
Yep, yeah, speaking of which, how do you spell eavesdropping?
Fair point. Well, good luck on your quest, I guess. I don't need luck. I have you with me the whole time.
Our 45 minutes are over.
Aaravi, we've talked about this before. I know how long RPG sessions tend to go, but therapy sessions are only 50 minutes. But I'm your only client, and I just farmed a ton of treasure from that slime I always kill. I can pay. Fine, but honestly, that slime might be the first creature you need to make amends with, don't you think? What, Slimebert? Come on, he loves being slain. It's his life's purpose.
Smash cut to Slimebert's moist hovel in the nearby woods. He takes a long drag on a gelatinous cigarette. This game gets to me, okay? The Monster Prom games, they're so good. They have such good writing. It's a kind of humor I really enjoy.
I do not love being slain, he says. I do not love it at all.
I don't know what I'm trying to... am I trying to do like Harvey Fierstein here? Or am I trying to do like Danny DeVito?
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I guess. There, I did it. Now come on, I've got a lot more apologies to spam if I'm gonna speed run this quest.
Hey, listen.
Now, hang on. If you're gonna drag me along on this quest, you're going to have to apologize properly. Apologize properly? Come on, how am I supposed to do that? I know I should probably ask my actual therapist, but got any ideas, Ash?
That's what I'm here for, Aaravi. What does the guide say I do? You must learn patience. An apology is like a complex Euro game that takes longer to set up than to play, but it's totally worth it.
Euro games? You mean games from Europe? No way. The only good thing to ever come out of Europe is bridge trolls, and only because they're easy to find and worth a lot of XP.
What about, like European dragons? Because, like Asian dragons are, like, nice. So, like, most of the dragons in RPGs are more based off of, like, European dragons. Because they're, like, evil. I don't know, you have to, like, kill them and shit. At least that's my thought process. I don't know, I could be wrong. But, like, generally in Asian culture, it's like, dragons are cool. I mean, they're right, dragons are fucking cool. There's also Eurovision. Don't you dare sleep on Eurovision. You're right, Hex, how could I forget?
I understand why you feel that way, Aaravi. Euro games are elaborate, take a lot of time, and seem almost to delight in players' confusion and frustration.
Hey, try to listen to your inner self.
But once you penetrate the hard, complicated exterior, there's a lot of fun to be had inside.
For some reason, this character voice just makes me want to go like this all the time with my pointer finger.
I see. It's just like finding the weak point of a giant enemy crab. Alright, fine, let's try one.
Nora reaches into her fairy sack and pulls out a game box 14 times as big as her entire body.
Ding.
This is one of my favorites. It's called Afterlife Tycoon, and it contains one token for every creature that has ever lived and died on Earth.
Oh, says Slimebird. I love Afterlife Tycoon. What voice am I doing? I'm trying to do like an Italian chain smoker woman who is like, I've seen it all. Like the voice that like John Mulaney does for his dog Petunia. Oh, the things I have seen, you cocksucker. I don't think I can do that voice though right now, because that's too deep in my throat. It hurts. My voice already hurts a little bit from doing Aaravi. Not like that. Not like that, you sick perverts. From, you know, doing Aaravi's voice. Like, plug in. There we go. Okay. I love Afterlife Tycoon. After the third day of continuous gameplay, things really start to get moving. I'm gonna take a break eventually to drink some fucking water.
Alright, let's get this baby set up. First, divide up the cards into the creature deck, the shame pile, the commodity pool, and the stack of cards. Next, we're going to need to learn some rules. So obviously the object of this game is to earn the most karma by exchanging angel points for controlling shares in one of several ethereal railroads which connect
16 hours later. That really is what setting up a board game feels like.
And that's how you end the game, unless you upset the Hog Lord, in which case simply follow the hog soothing procedure outlined on page 206. Great, are we finally ready to play? Yeah! Oh wait, there is one more rule. Before we begin, all players must complete any outstanding apologies still owed to other players. Wait, I still have to apologize? But I thought this game was supposed to teach me how! What am I supposed to... Oh wait, I totally get it. Learning how to make amends is like learning the rules to a supremely complex board game. You gotta take the time to figure out the rules that govern someone else's emotions. I'm sorry, Slimebird. I was so busy yelling I'm sorry at you that I never stopped to ask you, what hurt you most about what I did? Help me learn how to treat you better.
You mean besides the murdering part? Oh god, that hurts. I'm just gonna talk normally. You mean besides the murdering part, says Slimebird? Well, I guess that's just how you never really saw me as a person. I was always just a source of easy gold and XP to you. Like, do you even know anything about me?
Wow, no, I don't. I'm so sorry. I was in such a hurry, I never took the time to get to know you before I stabbed you. Tell me about yourself, Slimebird. What makes you happy? What do you like to do?
Well, for one thing, says Slimebird, I love playing a rousing game of Afterlife Tycoon with friends. Let's do it! You all have a fantastic time playing Afterlife Tycoon together. As the box says, it's all the fun of an extended legal dispute, but with more rules. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. God, that event went on for a while. And that's not even the one that they said has the option to skip with... I'm guessing it's the owl based on the one in fucking, Zelda. Fucking Gabora or whatever his name is. Okay. That day you go on a hiking trip with a bunch of random campers. You live some weird adventures and share personal stories and secrets. You don't know their names, and they don't seem to have their own character models, but they reveal to you that they're part of a different game, a survival resource managing one. It turns out they cannot perceive your character model. You go to the same camp, yet you're part of different games. This is deeply strange, and it makes you reflect so much about your existence that you gain 2 smarts out of it. They apparently gain 10 berries and 2 stamina. Whatever that means. No sooner are you finished, though, when Nora accosts you, sparkling anxiously.
Hey, listen!
There you are, Ash. I need your help. Aaravi's still trying to make amends, but, well, she's back on her bullshit.
Tell me about it, Nora. Nora leads you deep into the woods, where Aaravi is shouting, I'm sorry! Through a megaphone as loud as she can. Me.
Hey,
Oh, hey, Ash. Check out this insane speed strat I discovered for apologizing to those I've wronged.
yeah!
I'm sure tons of victims can hear me right now, so this is the most optimal way I can possibly apologize. I'm gonna set a record for most amends made.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to grab some water at some point.
Aaravi, we've talked about this. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. Who are you actually apologizing to, and for what? I don't know. Everyone? Everything? That's the problem. When you apologize, you've got to acknowledge how you wronged a specific person and pledge to meaningfully change your behavior.
You've made great progress.
Let's try this. Pick one, just one person or creature who you think deserves an apology from you.
Oh! Apologize to me for not letting me have a motorcycle! I was gonna say apologize to Hex first. Still a Hex hoe.
I'm not apologizing for that. What would you even do with a motorcycle?
Yeah, it's a fair point. Hex doesn't have any legs. Brag about what a cool motorcycle I have, obviously! You don't understand me at all! Ooh, how about me? Says a wizened voice from up amongst the treetops. You look up to see a kindly old owl perched upon a branch.
Oh no, not this guy. He's always showing up out of nowhere and spouting endless exposition. I always just skip it, but he keeps coming back.
That is exactly why you owe me an apology. Hoo, says the owl. Has it ever occurred to you that there might be some important knowledge in that dialogue you always skip?
No.
Well, allow me to illustrate. Hoo, says the owl. Many thousands of years ago, the 8 sages of this land made a pact. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Okay. Buckle down. Buckle down, buckle up. I'm doing a monologue. You see, they once were young heroes like you, and the keepers of the true power. They swore to protect that power, since it could destroy reality if it fell into the wrong hands. And what's the true power, you may ask? It is the source of all magic, a mass of never-ending arcane energy capable of ending worlds. Some say it is the true power's unstable energy that broke reality into endless timelines. And yet it is also what keeps them all together, like a piece of different cloth poorly sewn together. What if the true power were to be corrupted? Many theories exist. Let me explain some of them. For instance, the scholars of Mount Reverie fear that if mortals were to use the true power, it would lose its inner balance, disrupting all timelines. The followers of the Triple Goddess believe meddling with the true power could break that flimsy connection between timelines, making it impossible to travel through them anymore. By the way, all of this is going in one ear and out the other. I'm not processing any of it as I read it. I could not tell you. I could not summarize it for you. Many other theories are simpler, and simply hold the belief that if we are not careful with the true plower, so sexy. The true plow, he just gets right in there. You know? I hate myself. All realities would cease to exist. In the depths of the Mer Kingdom, it is said that all of these prophecies are just stories to scare people from trying to control the true power. They take pride in not falling for such trickeries, and are sworn to one day harness the true power for themselves. That's inconveniently placed. Skip button. Which theory is right? No one knows. But these heroes of old were legendary for their many feats. Many songs were sung for them back then, even if today few people remember their names. Were they even from the same timeline? The mystery holds even to this day. Because you see, the true power exists throughout all timelines. There isn't a true power for each reality, but just one that permeates all of them. These heroes came up with a plan to stop anyone from accessing the true power. Something was broken. I've heard it was some sort of key to a pocket dimension where the true power has been hidden since that pact was made. I'm so sorry to whoever had to write all of this, because you must have just had a fucking day of it. Jesus. But there are whispers about how the broken thing was actually the true power itself. In any case, the 8 heroes divided something amongst themselves, something essential. Each of them turned into a keeper of their fraction. So many whispers, O young adventurer Aaravi. Since then, so many forces have waged war just to get their hands on one of those fractions. This just sounds like the part of Adventuresome Balance, where they each made like the relics, and then like humanity goes to war over wanting to get the relics. That's just, I don't know, that just reminded me of that. Even if there's no consensus of what they are or where they are. One of the sages was the first of the new witches, followers of the Triple Goddess. Some say their fraction was divided once again in almost infinite pieces, each one placed in the very core of the soul of each timeline's hope. Oh my, wait a minute, is this Coven lore? Oh my god. They actually just made this coven lore, didn't they? This would explain why reality itself seems to be strongly dependent on having its own hope. The day only one hope remains, she will once again become that old fraction, with every hope reunited within herself. Of course, these are all old tales. Countless stories exist to try and explain where each of the fractions are. The Mer Kingdom and Air Kingdom's ancient rivalry can be tied to one of the fractions. That is also a thing that has been established in Monster Prom. Miranda hates the Air people. She doesn't hate the Mer people. I mean, she does also hate the Mer people in her own, like, she does, like, subjugate them to a lot of bullshit. A fraction is said to be trapped within the screaming endless nightmare known as hell. This literally just connects to, like, all of Aaravi's friends, and she's like, ugh, whatever. Many argue that the dark side gets its power from one of the fractions as well. But the puzzle gets even more complicated when you remember that this could refer to any Mer Kingdom, any hell, any dark side. It would be hard to tell from which timeline the fractions would be in, even if the stories are true. When there are entities capable of travel through timelines, people are prone to think that they are holding some sort of resource tied to the true power. Maybe a fraction, even. Jesus Christ. They're gonna add this in later on, and this is gonna be like the true ending of Monster Camp. I'm still only, like, barely processing this. I once met a wanderer who told heroic tales about a strange ship that traveled through realities, trying to save as many people— Are you fucking kidding me?! Ugh! I said this sounded like Taz, and now they're just like... I don't even know if this is a Taz reference for sure. We'll see. I wish that story were true, because I've also heard about how there's some manner of ever-growing entropy that's devouring entire reality. This is just Taz balance! I told you it sounded like Adventures Unbalanced! Are they literally just explaining the plot? Oh my god. And just adding the Monster Prom spin on it? Jesus. And to think, I've also heard about some sort of kingdom that exists through dimensions. That could very well be tied to a fraction, but it's probably nonsense. That one's not ringing a bell, but it's been a while since I listened to Balance. Why am I even explaining all of this? You see, one of the old tales tells of the strangest things regarding the legendary lineage of the Monster Slayers. Today, nobody would suggest that killing monsters is just because it's a good thing by itself. Egads! This went on for even longer than I thought it would. So why do monster slayers even exist? More stories pile up on top of each other. Many explain how monsters may originate from the true power itself. Monsters could have their roots in humans who are corrupted by this fearsome source of energy. Yes, the hunger. But this is all probably just the blabbering of drunken old people trying to pass the night in taverns, lost in the end of everything. But if all that was true, then the Monster Slayers would be the heirs of one of the 8 original heroes, who wanted to stop the monsters as they were in the embodiment of this urge to disrupt the true power. Okay, I mean that's... Yeah, I don't think this is a Taz reference anymore, because that was 7 birds. I wouldn't put it past Monster Camp to make a Taz Balance reference. There's probably one in here somewhere. They've made, like, pretty specific, like, cultural references. They know the kinds of things their audience is into. You have Slayer blood flowing through your veins. Your lineage may be tied to the location of one of the fractions. You could be the key, Aaravi, or perhaps your brother, Salil. It could be any of the countless versions of you two. Or maybe all of you can access the ancient secrets of the original Monster Slayer. This could not only explain why Slayers have always hunted monsters down, but why many monsters of the most evil type have shown a wild interest in the Slayers. Because they know that inside them lies the key to one of the fractions, responding to their ancient instinctual urge for the true power. You need to be careful, Aaravi. Many dangers will be an inherent part of your life, as you carry secrets in your blood. Many monsters crave the true power, and you may be the key to part of it. And the biggest adventures will shape your whole life, to disentangle the many stories about the true power, to uncover its mysteries, and to achieve its truth. With truth wielded as your weapon, you'll have a fierce edge over your enemies. You need to travel through countless lands, learning everything you can gather about the true power. You must honor your lineage, Aaravi Mishra, and your hands may be the fate not of only of this reality, but of all realities. Every time I think it's over, he has more to say. Is this what playing a Zelda game is like? And your hands may be the secret to many secrets, in fact, like the secret of how to correctly eat a hamburger. That's what Hex wants to know. There are so many dangers out there, like hamburgers. You know where their contents fall out when you take a bite? Such a flawed design. But the secret lies in your hands, for you can stop the falling out of the filling by holding the hamburger upside down. It's an ancient secret that may help you in your adventures, especially if they involve eating a hamburger. Because even if no one seems to agree on what is the true power, I believe the true power is the power of eating a hamburger properly. God, learn to eat a hamburger properly, and maybe the pieces will start to fall together. Oh my god, finally! Okay, I'm good. I just needed a moment there.
Ah,
MVP.
impressive. Eating burgers has always been one of the hardest challenges I have had to face. And to think all this time you were trying to help me with that.
Yes, the point of my whole dialogue was a very specific setup to introduce the secret of how to eat hamburgers properly. If I had started with the burger part, you would have dismissed me as a charlatan talking impossibles.
Now you're really envisioning success.
See, Aaravi? It's important to give people the space to express themselves. You can also grow by battling your impatience and learning to listen. I've also grown into Aaravi who can eat burgers better now.
I like this new Aaravi. You have my congratulations, girl. I rejoice in seeing you are a different person now, Aaravi Mishra. You've grown from an impetuous girl to a wise woman who's capable of listening to this old owl.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, owl. I'm proud of your growth, Aaravi.
Snacks.
What if we go all together to celebrate this by eating some burgers the right way?
That sounds like a plan. Burgers sound dope right now.
I will be most honored to accompany you and offer my help in this, your new and greatest adventure yet. You all go to a burger joint. You have a great time, and no burger contents are dropped. What an impressive feat! Also, Aaravi seems more chill than ever, truly having a good time. For this is another upside of focusing on change and becoming a better version of yourself. To slowly find peace within yourself. Cheers to Aaravi! Oh, also they fuck up your order and put 3 charm in your burger instead of mustard. Rad! God, I would feel like I'm going through therapy if it weren't for
logs or
all of that I just experienced. God. That took so long. Okay. After finishing your daily push-up, it's time for a break. You head to the campfire and find Aaravi, Hex, and Joy, chillin' and s'moring.
Oh.
And time! Yes! Now that I've toasted my marshmallow for exactly 128 seconds, it should be perfect golden brown and give me a huge defense buff. So, hey! Where the shit is my marshmallow?
Are you gonna finish that?
Do you mean the marshmallow that you had on the end of your stick that you were holding in the fire? Because, yeah, I ate that one. About 127 seconds ago.
God damn it, Hex! How many times do I have to tell you not to fuck with my stats? If I die in a raid, you are going to be out on your sorry ass.
Yeah, Aaravi's voice is getting to me. Granted, you make a good point, but here's another compelling argument. Marshmallows are so good! Oh my god, marshmallow! Hex, I love Hex.
Impressive.
You two are adorable. Seeing you bicker reminds me of the early days of the Coven. You're bound together by fate, and even though it seems like you have nothing in common, you'll find some common ground, learn to work together, and figure out that you're stronger together than apart. Ah, Season 1. Those were the golden years.
Psh, no way. I'm not a team captain, Joy. I'm a lone wolf. Just look at my fangs.
Seriously?
Aaravi, wolves run in packs. I'm shocked that you don't know that, because I've seen you kill, like, at least 4 wolves.
Yeah, and I killed those wolves by myself. Trust me, I've tried every team comp possible. I've played Paladin with Light Cleric and Lorebard. I've done 2 tanks, 2 DPS, 2 support.
Get good.
I've even tried a team of 6 super intelligent, genetically engineered gorillas. Overwatch. I know I'm just pointing out references, but I love when they make references in this game. They're very good. And none of those teams could keep up with me. Huh, I get it, but I think you're underestimating teamwork. I miss hope and faith all the time. There wouldn't be a coven without them. Literally. A coven is at least 2 witches.
Spell, yeah.
And teammates can cover up for your weaknesses. Like when Dimitri tried to use his seduction pheromones on me. I might have given in, but Hof cast a stuffy nose spell on me. Yes, I said Hof. Her name is Hof now, not Hope. Yeah, but teammates can also be a huge pain in the ass. Like, what, I'm supposed to share my hard-earned green potions with you? I only have 2 in my inventory on a good day. This is why I love being a curse. It's kind of like you're on a team and solo at the same time. Like, we're intertwined 24/7, but I also steal your beef jerky at will. You know exactly what this argument needs, your unsolicited opinion. You chime in, ready to impress one of these hotties by blindly agreeing with them. Going solo means you can keep all those sweet experience points and level up faster.
Nice try.
I hate to burst your stats bubble, but I'm pretty sure that's not how experience works. Psh, I can prove you wrong right frickin' now. Here, name any human experience and I'll show you.
Ugh.
Okay, how about the ineffable beauty of seeing the sunset and reflecting on how lucky you are to be alive? Try juicing experience points out of that.
Yeah.
Easy, challenge accepted, boss witch. Aaravi runs off and returns 2 hours later, right after the sunset. She looks pleased with herself, so you figured she was either 1, write about experiences, 2, killed an orc, or 3, both. Hey guys, turns out the sun kinda looks like an over easy egg when it sets. Who knew? God, now I want eggs.
Take that, sucker.
Alright, you two. Check this shit out. Experience, watch sunset, and reflect on joy of being alive. Complete! From this experience, Aaravi gained 6 experience points. You didn't even realize experience was a stat in this game. Okay, I get that you have some weird numbers you're tracking, but come on, did you two learn nothing from the beauty of nature? Can't you appreciate a sunset for its own sake? Nope, it's like I always say, leveling up is the purpose of all consciousness. I literally do not do anything unless it earns me experience. Why would I? Maybe because doing beautiful things creates warm, wonderful memories that you'll have forever? Nah, that's bullshit. My girl Aaravi's right. It's all about the stats, baby. Oh, and by the way, you can use experience points as currency at 7-Eleven. Sick. Want some EXP? I just looked it up in my narrator's almanac, and that's actually true.
Enough of this.
I'm on my last nerve with you two. Just think about the time we went to the amusement parks together. We had fun and it was the start of our friendship and we ate cotton candy. Now admit that our day at the amusement park is a lovely memory and not a heartless attempt to get experience points.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I totally remember our day at the amusement park. That was so awesome. Because I got so many points from the cotton candy that I finally hit level 13. You're shocked that Aaravi has reached level 13 because as far as you know, you haven't leveled up at all yet. God, how bad are you at this game? Joy, it kind of makes sense that you don't get experience because the Coven is a team of 3. That means you have to share all your experience points.
Level up, loser.
You're probably getting so few points yourself that you're not even noticing them. Did I just get experience shamed? Aaravi, I'm out of here. I'm going to read a book so I can feel good feelings and not to get some fucking made up points.
I mean, I guess you were pretty great.
I guess I should say thanks, Ash. You helped me prove my point. Maybe we could EXP grind together? I don't mind sharing the points, as long as it's with you. Plus, if I let a level 1 player like you wander around alone, you'll get killed by a gust of wind or an ant or something. Hell yeah, you hang out with Robbie for hours. You still don't have enough points to reach level 2, but you do unlock the slowly winning over a tsundere skill tree. Okay,
I'm just checking, see if things were going. Oh, hi! Okay. The weekend is finally here, which means it's time to visit your favorite feline friend, Juan.
Ova, welcome back. Here for another free drink? Go nuts. Just remember to drink these dubious concoctions responsibly.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't need any of these now. I could just do the one that censors your stats, because I'm gonna do the, I know I have the most smarts anyways, and I'm still just gonna go to the woods, so that's fine. Okay. The redacted.
The redacted has some weird, powerful properties that stop anyone from being capable of actually using its real name. I think by drinking it, you've absorbed some of its properties. So I guess you're redacted from now on. So mysterious.
Oh, okay, that actually redacts your name. I forgot.
This is the part where I leave you before you puke all over me. Ciao!
God, he's so cute. This is my fucking baby boy right there. Okay.
Let's do this.
So I'm redacted now. While you're hiking through the woods, you accidentally step in a pile of leaves covering a massive hole. It was a trap. An evil goblin hunter. Is it a goblin who hunts or someone who hunts goblins? You'll never know. Appears. They were the one who put the trap in there. This is it. You're done. You get ready to embrace death, but the goblin hunter only sets the trap to get someone to help them do their math homework. They'll only let you leave if you help them. You don't have any other option here. It's a bit boring, but you actually learn some useful calculus. You gain 2 smarts. You spend the next couple of hours having miserable luck helping Damien, Aaravi, and Hex and Calculaster catch the elusive wildfire that Damien's read so much about. Ah, yes. This is a reference to Damien's, main secret ending, which I think was the last one? I don't know if no, it wasn't the last one that I got, was it? Either way, it took me a while to get that one. But it's okay, because these past few hours of staking out the same spot have allowed you lots of free time to be near, talk with, and take secret sniffs of your sexy friends. Nothing could possibly ruin the intimate, romantic sanctity of this moment. Guys, I kinda need to poop. Damien. And you feel the need to share that with the class? Why? Because I need advice. I don't know what to do about it. Unfortunately, I am ill-equipped to give advice on how to defecate, because you see, I am not an organic life form, and therefore... Yeah, the machine can't shit. What else is new?
Normally, when I'm on a stakeout, I just craft my poop into something less disgusting, like a hand axe. Or I dig a hole into my business.
What, in front of everybody? In front of God and everybody? No way!
Ugh, I can't carry this one.
God, Aaravi's voice has been doing a number on me, and having Damien here doesn't help.
It's the outdoors, princess. I promise there have been way prettier people that have taken dumps out here than you.
I'm not gonna let you guys compare my dump to other hot people's dumps. That's way too much pressure. Hex, any ideas? Well, normally I just poop nightmares into Aaravi's dreams. Have you tried that?
You what? Is this why I only get night terrors when you eat Taco Bell?
None of this is helping me, and if I don't shit right now, I'm going to get really irritating. Buddy, I have something to tell you. Damien, I have something to tell you. You're already really, really irritating, buddy. I love you, though. Input, snarky expression of surprise that you could possibly get more irritating. Clearly Damien is shy about pooping in the wilderness. This is all a new experience for him. Can you ease his mind so he can shit as the bears do? Convince Damien that this is not the woods, just the designer bathrooms of a very expensive modern restaurant. Yeah, I am thinking that they don't actually randomize the prompts every time. But honestly, that'll just make it easier for me to get the second ones later on. I'll be making sure that I get all the first one's failures and successes. Wait, really? Are you sure? If this were a restaurant, wouldn't we have gotten something to eat by now?
Loser.
Wait a damn minute. If I'm in the bathroom right now, why the flaming fucks did you pervs follow me in here? I am certainly not a perv. An unfeeling robot like me would have nothing to gain by seeing your organic form naked. Also, I forgot this was a bathroom. My apologies. If I had to guess, I'd say I followed you in because I wanted to help you pass the time while defecating by letting you play video games on my face, as all good friends would do. Okay, I guess that makes sense. What about you, Aaravi?
You need to get your anger under management.
Good question. Maybe I thought this would be a good kind of therapy to overcome our enmity towards one another through an intimate bonding exercise, like pooping together.
Alright, I'll buy it. What about Hex? I don't know. Maybe I was curious what you looked like while pooping and I wanted to see it for myself. This is getting weird, man. Oh, duh, makes perfect sense. Don't know why I even asked. But what about redacted? You better have as good a reason for being here as these three before I dislocate your reproductive organs. Fuck, Damien. Can you stop talking? Since you have no idea what made the other's responses so believable, and also you're only capable of answering one question creatively per conversation, you copy Hex's answer. Ew, what the fuck? I knew you were a pervert!
You have somehow evaded natural selection.
Indeed, that is highly creepy, friend redacted. Have you no shame? What? Why the fuck is Hex completely valid for wanting to watch Damien shit, but you're the bad guy?
Hard pass.
Seriously, if you don't understand the difference here, you're even more of a perv than I thought.
Go get a sunburn.
Get the hell out of here already, redacted. I've got a dump to take. You leave in a cloud of perverted shame, and you lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Pervs are neither smart nor fun, that's just facts. So ashamed of myself. Okay, yeah, back to the woods one more time. This should be the last event for the secret ending. Yeah, okay, I know what thing I have to pick for this. While you're hiking through the woods, you find a little clearing with a beautiful blue pond. There's a very handsome man staring deeply into the pond. He's talking to his reflection like it's another person. A person he really wants to fuck. Ah, Narcissus. You swipe his wallet while he's not looking and find out his name is Narcissus. He is not an organ donor, asshole, and he's 1 punch away from getting a free smart water at 7-Eleven. Well, he's definitely not going to be using that anytime soon. You head to the gas station and gain 2 smarts from your smart water. Once you get done with your tomfoolery, you start to wonder how Aaravi and Nora are doing on that quest. Luckily, you don't have to wonder long, because they're ambushing you.
Redacted! I need your help! I have 1 more amends to make, and
Pass me the ketchup.
I love her JoJo's outfit. She's scared, it's delicious!
Might you be
Aaravi,
sabotaging
I
yourself?
appreciate you sticking with this difficult emotional process, but I think that relying on redacted as a psychological crutch may be a bit unhealthy. Is it any more unhealthy than relying on that bracer of plus 10 emotional stability you enchanted for me?
Ding.
That bracer is just a fancy scrunchie I told you was enchanted so you'd chill out a little bit. The true emotional stability was inside you all along.
Oh, no it wasn't. I would have eaten it if it was.
Oh.
See, this is why I need redacted. At least they are more than just a fancy scrunchie. I'm just saying, you will never truly grow as a person if you can't face Wesley on your own.
Ooh, who's Wesley? Is he a dastardly villain? Former lover? Please say he's not a former lover.
No, Wesley's a guy who I sort of promised him I'd slay some goblins for him 4 years ago. Look, I meant to do it, I really did. But it was just a side quest, you know? I kept getting distracted by big dungeons and mainline quests with bigger rewards.
Oh, we've all been there. It's okay, babe.
But the whole time I've had Leslie's woes at the bottom of my question box, and the longer I go without responding it, the guilty I can't talk today. The longer I go without responding to it, the guiltier I feel.
This isn't possible.
Like, if I were going to do the quest now, wouldn't it just highlight how long ago I could have done it if I just had my shit together?
I do my best to English.
This is why I need your help, Redacted. I've never had regrets before, but you do dumb shit all the time. You must have tons. How do you overcome your doubt and self-hatred and make something right with a person you've ignored for so long?
Okay, so it says, find a guide online that lists Wesley's weaknesses so you can craft an apology that's super effective against him. Just like the guide that I'm using on my phone. Yes, I know it's you. Hi.
Yes! Everything I do has a strategy guide. Why not apologies?
Aaravi whips out her phone, just like I'm doing, and begins excitedly Googling.
Haha! I found it. A complete list of his strengths and weaknesses.
Aaravi, that's Wesley's social media profile. You're not going to find a weakness there. People only post things that make them look good.
Oh, really? What about this post where Wesley admits he has a weakness for caramel corn?
You're a genius, Redacted. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Let's go buy a dump trunk full of caramel corn. Hell yeah. Still a hex hoe. Armed with caramel corn, you make the haste to Wesley's farm, which has clearly seen better days. There are goblins all over the friggin' place. Wesley comes out to meet you. He's a grizzled old farmer whose features have been sharpened by many long summers and hard winters. He eyes you all suspiciously.
Wesley, I have finally come to slay all of these goblins, and to apologize. But first, caramel corn.
Curses, says Wesley, grabbing a huge handful. I was ready to chew you up for ignoring me all these years, but I just love caramel corn so goddamn much.
Ha! That's right, bitch! Eat my apology! I'm sorry for a lot of things. First of all, I'm sorry that I neglected your request. It was just a side quest for me, but I know for you, it was the main quest. But more than that, I'm sorry I used my anxiety over having disappointed you as an excuse to disappoint you further. I was so scared of facing up to my lateness that I preferred not to help at all, and that wasn't good for either of us. So I'm here now. Late, I know, but ready to help.
I'll admit, I've spent my share of days cursing the day I entrusted you with my farm safely, says Wesley. But you're right, better late than never. There's one thing you're forgetting, though. This wasn't a side quest. This is part of your main quest.
This isn't possible.
Wait, what? No, it's not. I'm on my main quest. I'm doing it.
Oh, really, says Wesley, a twinkle in his eye. And what is your main quest, exactly?
Oh, well, I went into a dungeon and I killed some demons and I got this cool cursed necklace.
Sup?
And then I went to a summer camp and spent the summer doing summer camp things.
Huh?
Shit, you're right. I totally lost the main plot. I've got to finish this quest and not get distracted again much, no matter what it takes.
Great, says Wesley. Now will you please kill these goblins? They keep pissing in my flower pots and I do not like it. Robbie's so overleveled for this challenge that she slays the goblins by giving them a mean look. You don't gain much XP, but you do gain 2 charm and 1 boldness.
Okay.
Okay. So Robbie, obviously, is who I'm going for. You go to face your personal final boss, telling Aaravi how you feel about her.
Hey,
Redacted, hi. I've just been catching up with my 2 main adventures. Making amends and trying to change and be better. And that other main quest I unlocked after taking care of those goblins at Wesley's farm. It's whatever, Apparently I was supposed to defeat the champion of the beast people to free the kingdoms from under its hoof. It was totally true. How could I forget about the champion of the beast people? It was this big thing that was pivotal to my whole adventure. But I guess I got sidetracked with all the side quests, the leveling up, and eventually the summer camp stuff.
Summer camp stuff rules, to be fair.
Sure, but now I'm holding myself accountable. If I promise to save the world from the champion of the beast people, I must keep my word. Thanks to Nora, I'm still realizing how many people I've hurt with my misdirected anger and many of my other flaws. It kinda sucks.
come on, Aaravi.
Don't be too hard on yourself, girl.
True, but Nora says that's the real quest. To accept your past errors and do your best to change. And that's a quest I'm ready to tackle. Also the champion of the beast people thing.
Do you want to be my support?
So what do you say? Want to join my party?
Redacted joins Aaravi's party.
I won at making amends.
Aww. You go on countless adventures until Aaravi can finally beat the champion of the Beast People. She frees all the people who are suffering under its evil rule. But she now understands the real monster to slay is our own inner demons. It can be hard to face your past errors, your biggest flaws as a person, and to think about all that people you've hurt. All the people you've hurt. And yet that's the challenge, to gather the courage to do that in order to become a better version of yourself. You know Aaravi is taking baby steps, but you admire her for that. And today, as she grows and changes, she has slain a much more literal monster. And it's undeniably sexy to see all the raw power that emanates from this small, angry being. While rummaging around the beast's belongings, you find something, an old stolen diary. It has strange markings, but it's so ancient it's almost impossible to read, but it seems to be some sort of heirloom from the Slayer lineage. Pages are missing, and most of it is written in arcane symbols. But can it be true? Yes, this diary seems to talk about the true power. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I still did not, everything about the true power went in one ear and out the other. That took so long. That was like 10 minutes of reading. This might be the first chapter of a much bigger adventure. No problem. You're more than ready. Okay. Okay. I expected to do more than one, ending tonight, but God, that took way longer than I thought it was going to. Mostly because of the like 10 minutes of reading I had to do on the true power thing. God, that event was so fucking long. But, yeah, I'm gonna look up the new stuff in the gallery and I'm gonna buy some stuff from the meta shop and then I'm gonna head off for the night. I'm glad I managed to get through one though. I almost have all of her endings now. It's just that, like I said, there's the ending that can go 3 different ways, which I still have to get the last one for. Oh my god. What can I buy at the shop? Poison. Okay. Yeah. I've got nothing to lose. And then, Camp Director sketch pack. Should buy the first things I see. Let me see what that looks like. Some concept art going on. Ooh, okay. That's a lot. Okay, there's like a Medusa and a Golem, Sphinx. Oh, these are really interesting. Just a living portrait. I actually really like that. I do like what they went with in the end, like the spider lady thing. She is very cool. She would be fun to cosplay. I do like this though. That's neat. Oh, the multiple arms would be tricky though. Oh. There's Damien's sexy bee outfits. Okay. Yeah, I need to drink some water. Doing Aaravi's voice for that long hurt. I didn't consider how much that would kill my throat, but, yeah, this was fun. I'm gonna try to do this more often, now that I have a laptop that can actually fucking handle it. Yeah. I'm also probably going to be uploading them to, a YouTube channel. I think the YouTube channel name is also Silky Wishes. I could be wrong though, but I'm gonna upload them to kind of get some more viewership going, see how that works out. But yeah, this is fun. This is fun. I will definitely be doing this again soon.